Гражданство.
Hello to all of our viewers who are interested in learning about citizenship, dual citizenship, and Turkish citizenship. Today, I will be telling you about how you can quickly obtain a Turkish citizenship and a Turkish passport by investing in Turkish real estate. I think you and I can agree that getting a citizenship abroad is a very important step in life, and one that must be done carefully and meticulously right from the start. Our company Tolerance, with an 18-year experience in the field, can provide professional assistance to our clients with obtaining a Turkish citizenship by purchasing property in Turkey. In this video, I will share the most important information about the conditions of this path to citizenship, about all the nuances you must consider prior to choosing and subsequently registering your property, and about how to avoid mistakes during that time to get a Turkish passport fast. You are watching Life in Turkey, the best and most informative channel about life, real estate, and business in Turkey. Stick around! On September 19, 2018, a law was passed in Turkey, according to which any person purchasing Turkish real estate in the amount of $250,000 and over is eligible for an expedited procedure to obtain Turkish citizenship. This procedure extends not only to the actual buyer, but also to the following relatives of theirs: their husband or wife, and any children under 18. Any children over 18 who are disabled and are dependent on their parents are also eligible to receive the citizenship. So, what type of properties are available for you to buy according to this law? It can either be a residential property, as in apartments or villas, and a commercial property, or just land. You can also work up to the sum of $250,000 in parts, meaning that this law allows you to purchase multiple properties in different parts of Turkey if you wish. Of course, I don't even need to say that these types of purchases must be made and checked thoroughly, because even the smallest mistake can cost you a chance of being granted a Turkish citizenship in the future. This is why you should only work with professionals. Many people ask us if the property must be completed already, or if they can choose a property that is still under construction. Yes, you can use a purchase of property that is still under construction to get a Turkish citizenship. In order to do this, though, the properties must be split as separate units in the documents, a term for which is kat irtifaki in Turkish. Additionally, when purchasing property during its construction for the purposes of obtaining a Turkish citizenship, the purchase agreement in this case must be drafted by a notary. In other cases, you do not need a notary for this kind of purchase. What other nuances and obstacles are there that determine which properties you have to choose in order to be able to obtain the citizenship that you want? The main thing to note is that you will not be able to purchase just any apartment. Why? Because you can only pick a property where its owner or seller is willing to indicate the property's full official price on the ownership documents, or tapu in Turkish. Not all property owners would be okay with doing that, because in Turkey, the property's market price and its cadastral price indicated in the documents still vary significantly. Many property owners and developers cannot afford to show what they're actually getting paid for the property, because in that case they would have to pay a big tax on that sum. So, we will have to find a property developer or seller that will be happy with doing that, which is not as easy as it sounds, trust me. Only about 10 to 15 of the properties currently on the market are like that, not more. What other important things should you consider when purchasing and registering your property according to this law? The person who is selling you the property must either be a Turkish citizen or a Turkish agency. Prior to the purchase, the property must be examined, which is done by a number of special licensed firms. Their property valuation must confirm that the property you are wanting to buy is worth at least $250,000. This valuation is valid for 3 years from the examination date. This is where working with a professional agency could really benefit you, since we know and work with a lot of experts and we can assist with property valuation in case any problems arise. We helped many of our clients with that, and as a result, they were able to receive their Turkish citizenship. Another important condition for obtaining a citizenship is that all the payments made during the purchase in the amount of $250,000 or more absolutely must be made into the seller's account through a bank. No cash payments in this case. We will always open bank accounts in Turkish banks for our clients in order to ensure that all procedures are carried out properly. And of course, when purchasing your property, you must not have any financial burdens or have any other debt that can prevent you from collecting the required sum. The Turkish government has also enforced a condition to this procedure by which any buyer wishing to be granted Turkish citizenship with the purchase is prohibited from selling the said property for a period of 3 years. Are you allowed to rent it out meanwhile to secure yourself a passive source of income? Yes, you're allowed to do that, and many of our past clients are already earning an income from renting out their residential or commercial property that they bought for this program. After the application for citizenship for you and your family is approved, first you will receive a Turkish national ID called Kimlik. You can then receive your Turkish passport, which is valid for a maximum period of 10 years. Another interesting thing that not many people know about is that when getting your citizenship, you're allowed to change your name and last name to Turkish ones. Meaning that if you have become sick of your old name, you have the perfect opportunity to change it here. And what about dual citizenship? In Turkey, dual citizenship is permitted, and Turkey will not ask you to denounce any of your existing citizenships. Moreover, Turkey does not inform other countries if you obtain a Turkish citizenship, which is also a definite plus. This is why, whether or not you want to declare your Turkish citizenship in your country is fully up to you. If you have any questions about the process of obtaining Turkish citizenship, you can contact us on this number or leave a message on our site. In our future videos, I will tell you all about the necessary documents you must collect to make your Turkish citizenship application. My name is Sergey Volchenko, the Development Director of Turkey's leading real estate agency with an 18-year experience in the field, Tolerance. Subscribe to our channel to always stay up to date with any important information about life, business, and real estate in Turkey. We know and talk about things no one else knows and talks about.
Subscribe to our channel and get the best professional advice.